right, so I'm going to talk a little bit more about mindset because I find that the one thing that's holding me back is when I listen to what my body is telling me and what my thoughts are telling me. And I'm going to get into that a little bit more and share with you how you can overcome that here as we move forward. So, like this morning, I was feeling like I just wanted to go back to bed. My body was trying to tell me, dude, this is not working. You need to just give it up for the day because you're not going to be able to function. And I realized that this is a lesson that is continually coming up, and it comes up not just with my body, but also with my thoughts. Here's what I mean by that, is that what I did was I was like, no, I am not listening to what my body is trying to tell me. I am going to keep moving forward in spite of what my body is telling me. Oh, and my body fought me along the way. I even threw up. I was feeling kind of sick, and I think it might have been my kidney stones that were acting up, but you know what? I just chose to say, no, I am not giving in to what my body is trying to tell me is going to happen to me today. And I got too much going on. I got too many things I want to get accomplished. One of them being this video. So I was like, no, this isn't happening. So you should try that and, see if you have some success when the next time your body is like trying to tell you, oh man, just give it up for the day, and you become aware that you don't have to give in to what your body is telling you, that there is a part of you that is greater than what your body speaks, because you are the one who's in control of what happens with your body. So the next thing is what I call ants. And these automatic negative thoughts are things that would pop up in your mind that say, oh man, you're not good enough, or you're not going to be successful, or that's going to be too hard to do. And, or I am just somebody who just sucks, and it's like these ants that say I am a certain thing, when there's another part of you that needs to rise up and say, no, just like against, the thoughts of what your body is trying to tell you, that, hey, no, I am a successful person, and I am not somebody with a limited mindset, because that's one of the things that holds me back, is when I give in to the thought that, what's the point even trying? Because what's the point even getting started? And that's been one of the things that has held me back for many, many years, is because I would think, what's the point even trying to get started? Really, I'm not going to get anywhere anyway. So why even try? And you know what? Listening to those kinds of thoughts and starting to believe that kind of thinking will keep you from even trying anything. And you'll be stuck, and then you'll feel stuck, and you'll wonder, why do I feel stuck? And it's because you didn't even get started doing something. when you just believed that it wouldn't do any good to get started. So what does this all have to do with anything? Good question. So one of the things that I've decided I'm going to get started on is doing these videos. And I've been doing videos every day. And I don't care if anybody's watching them, or if they like them, or if they comment. And if they do comment, I try to respond. I respond to all the comments that come in. And I promote what it is that I'm promoting, and I talk about what it is that I'm talking about. And I am learning to be better acquainted with talking to a camera. And it may be that I'm just talking to myself, and a lot of times I am, and it's good therapy for me. But here's the thing, is that most of my videos so far have an average watch time of about 2 minutes, which means that most people don't find me any more interesting than about 2 minutes worth. And that's about all they can take. And that's okay. That's all right. I'm I'm okay with that, because when I listen back on the videos that I do, sometimes I do kind of suck, but a lot of times it's pretty good. And if people would just watch it to the end, they'd probably get something more out of it than they did in the very beginning. And what is it that I'm trying to do with this video? Is I'm trying to help you see that there's a better way of having more control over what your body is trying to tell you and what your thoughts are trying to tell you, because you are not your body and you are not your thoughts. And I learned a lot from listening to Wayne Dyer and people like Neville Goddard, who's totally on the fringe, but that's a discussion for another, a topic of discussion for another day. But yeah, you should look up either one of those, and they are powerful mentors for me who have helped me shape and shift my mindset in a lot of different ways. And I'm still in the process of shifting my mindset. And you know, sometimes I even think, what is the point of continuing to do these videos? You know, why am I doing this? Because it doesn't seem to be working. It doesn't seem to be getting me where I want to be. And so that's where visualization really comes, and feeling what it is that you're visualizing. You know, you got to actually feel. You can't just visualize. Well, because visualization sometimes can be a dream, you know, it'd be like daydreaming. Oh, well, someday I'm going to be successful. No, you got to actually visualize being successful in a way that you take in the feeling of that within your body and within yourself, and you actually feel what it's like to be successful, and not just dream about, oh, well, someday maybe I'll be successful. You know, no, you really have to like visualize it with feeling. And that is the secret. That is the secret sauce. So, what is it that I'm trying to help you with today is to see whether or not you're serious enough to really go all in on anything. What is it that you want to accomplish? I hope it's getting in Save Club. You know, getinsaveclub.com is where I am like focused right now, laser focused. It's in pre-launch, and I want to help as many people as possible get started with this opportunity, because I know that this thing is going to blow up. I just know it is. And I want to be part of the group that is in that wave. And, you know, like I mentioned the other day in another video, I woke up and I had 14 people in my downline, just because I got in early. I got into this opportunity early, and now I've got 14 people in my downline, and that thing is going to keep building. And I want you to come and join and be a part of this group, because we have a powerful group of people that are working to build a huge team. My direct sponsor is already on the leaderboard. You know, he's near the top of the leaderboard, and I would like to help you get on the leaderboard. I'd like you to help me get on the leaderboard. I'd like us both to be on the leaderboard. And you know, it's not going to happen unless you get started, you know, and you got to get started because your mind believes that you can do something with this opportunity. And if you don't believe it, I'm not sure why you came to this video in the first place. And maybe you already dropped off after 2 minutes and I'm just talking to myself, but I'm sure that's not true for the people that are hanging in here right now who hear what I'm saying. And so I would say, check out the link in the description and the pinned comments, and let's get in saveclub.com together. All right. I'll see you on the next video.